When flooding occurs in a particular area, town, or cities, one thing we are quick to say is that it's because of too much rainfall. But the big question is it because of rainfall that flooding occur? If that's the case, why do some cities flood more than others? Why? So that's why I'm here for you today. I'm here to break down flooding in Nigeria, and I'm by name Tango Dochaye. I'm a climate and environmental educator. I make climate change and environmental issues easy for you to understand. Please stay on this channel, and if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to this channel. So today we'll be looking at flooding in Nigeria. So as I mentioned, when flooding occurs in a particular town, in a particular city, we are all quick to say that it occurs because of heavy rainfall. But the only question I ask, is it because of rainfall? And one thing that we always fail to look at is drainage system. The drainage system in our cities, in our town. So I've come to realize that in towns and cities, I mean urban town, in urban settings, two things happen to our drainages. It's either they are not there at all or they are blocked. You will see a city, the drainage system are totally blocked with dirt or sand, and nobody is taking them away. And when water comes, it overflows and spread into lands and residential area. So that's one thing we need to look into. Another thing we can look into when we talk about flooding is climate change. You know, when the environment gets warmer, it can facilitate heavy rainfall, and when there's heavy rainfall, it means there's much availability of water in the environment, on the soil, which can facilitate also flooding. But that does not altogether mean that heavy rainfall can lead to flooding, because there are other factors we need to consider when we talk about flooding. Another thing we need to pay critical attention to when we talk about flooding is poor urban planning. So we've seen in urban area also that people are quick to buy flooded area or wetland. By wetland, I mean areas in which water passes. You see, in an area that is prone to flooding, people go ahead and buy such land, and those lands are originally or naturally meant for water to flow. So when you buy such land and you build on it, what happens? Naturally, water will always pass, and when there is no way for the water to pass, it leads to flooding and it escalates. So that is to tell us that flooding has a bigger picture. When we look at flooding, there are many things we need to consider, and one of it should be rainfall, poor drainage, urban planning, blocked waterways, loss of wetland, deforestation, climate change. All these things put together are things we need to focus on when we talk about flooding. And another question you may want to ask, what can we do? So flooding does not just stop at rainfall. We need to improve our drainage systems. We need to make more drainages in our towns, in our cities. We also need to keep our waterways clear. It's one thing for you to have that drainage, it's another thing for you to make it clean and clear for water to pass properly. We also need to improve our waste management. Most people dump waste in the waterway, thereby clogging it or blocking it. And also plan our cities better. All those things, when we imbibe them, we'll have an area or a community that is free from flooding. So next time when you see flooding, don't just assume that it is caused by rain. So think about the bigger picture. So please, if you find this video helpful or resourceful, do well to like, subscribe, and share with us what you've learned. See you in the next video.